Hello and welcome to my Courseware course. So when you enter my course, you are going to select the content on the left side, and you will select the SoftShock folder and then Equation of a Circle Review. This is opening the product that I created. This is just a table of contents, so each of these are linked. You could select either the head title or the subtitle, and it would lead you to the page you want. So this is just I'm gonna start right at objectives and standards. Notice the top navigation bar will also navigate you to any of the pages that you want just by selecting it. Over to the right, you are able to see these resources. So if I select video, I would be brought to a video that I've created on the next page that is a good reference, and then also listed steps. These appear on every slide or every page that you will be navigating to. So here are the learning objectives and the standards that are addressed. So if I were to select, I can either select equation, or at the very bottom of the page, you can also do next page, previous page, and so on. So here is the center radius form of the equation of a circle. The equation is right here. This is the first video. This is embedded, so you'd be able to view this if I press play. The center radius form without actually going to YouTube, so everything is right here for you. This is the equations of circles in general form, and this is the video that is linked through the sidebar, so how to convert from a general form to center radius form. If I go to convert, these are the listed steps that are linked over on the right hand side here. I can go to layout. This gives us a brief overview of what you will be completing, so your first 3 learning games and then the final quiz. The first learning game is a matching. So what you are doing is you are matching the features of center and radius to the equations and then the 2 pictures of the graphs of a circle. For example, if I were to just randomly select all of these, check answer, it tells me I'm partially correct, and then I can view a hint. So this allows me to get a little bit of feedback and go back and revise my answer until that is correct. Sequencing. What this learning game is asking you to do is to put each of the steps of transforming an equation in general form to center radius form in order. So off to the side, I would order step 1 as the very first thing I would do, step 2 as the second, and so on. This might be very useful to reference back to that video. So if I were to select video on the right hand side, that brings me right back to how to convert from general form to center radius form. I can then go to the next page and view how to convert from general to center radius in the listed steps. And now if I feel ready to sequence them, I can go back and start my sequencing. The next learning game is an error analysis. So the first part is you are matching the graph to the equation, and what you would do is you would select, is this incorrect or correct? So if I were to say that was correct, then I go to the bottom arrow and I determine, is this equation correct or incorrect for this graph? Maybe this one's incorrect. So on, I can make these edits, and then I'm just entering in all of the responses at the very end. So again, I can check. It tells me which ones are incorrect. I can go back and change those. I then go down here and I'm going to type in how to correct this equation so that it does match the graph. That is going to happen twice. And the final part is just an assessment. So you are rewriting this equation in general form just by showing all of your work and typing in as much as you can. Answering a multiple choice of identifying the radius from the center radius form and from the center, and then writing the equation from a graph. When I select finish, it will tell me everything is, there we go. I can check my answers, and then I can just select finish and say my session's complete.